Hello and welcome to WJTS in.form. You may have heard of a group called Emerging Leaders through the Du Bois County Community Foundation. Well, we're going to find out more about that organization and a special meeting they have coming up this Thursday. Joining me in the studio is Andrea Hedinger. Andrea is on the steering committee and a member of the Emerging Leaders.
Thanks,
Andrea,
Phil.
welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Good to be here.
Emerging Leaders is kind of a 3-year-old program.
Correct.
And explain what Emerging Leaders are.
Emerging Leaders is a group of 25 to 44-year-old people in our community. It's open to any resident of Du Bois County that fits in that age bracket. And we just kind of identified a need for, get like-minded people together and interested in philanthropy and specifically granting in our community. So it's a vehicle of the Du Bois County Community Foundation, and we basically figured that a lot of people can give a little, and we can combine that together to make a bigger impact. And later in life, a lot more people have the ability to do larger gifts and things. But we wanted to create a vehicle and an avenue for people to be able to do a yearly membership, and then we pool all of our resources together to be able to have a larger impact in the community as a whole.
Now, and I don't mean to use the word limited, but you're limiting it to 25 to 44-year-old, 44?
44, yep.
44.
Yep.
Why 44, not 45?
It's been modeled. It's been modeled after a couple other communities.
Okay.
Owensboro, Kentucky, St. Cloud, Minneapolis, Minnesota area. A lot of them have similar groups like this that have started. So it was modeled after that, and it's thinking, kind of engage the younger people in the community and give their input on different philanthropy projects. A lot of communities kind of noted a need that a lot of philanthropy projects, or a lot of the money to fund philanthropy projects, were coming from the older generation. Mm-hmm. And so this was a way that we thought we could help engage and kind of do some new interesting projects that may not be covered by current things that are happening in the community, and something we could be impactful with the younger generation side of things.
So you're trying really to get those that are in the age group where they're starting to make money, mm-hmm. And are probably making some pretty good money up to 44, and they'd like to give money, but they just don't want to give money. I guess your group wants to give money, but be involved in the money that they give.
Right. So what we do is we have an annual membership fee that you would pay. So for a single person, it's $120, or you can sign up as a couple and it's $180. And that's all you have to do to be a member of Emerging Leaders. And then what we do at the end of the year is we open it up for any nonprofit that resides in Du Bois County, and they have to be a 501(c)(3). But we open it up to them, and whether somebody to nominate, or the nonprofit wants to nominate themselves, it kind of is a majority rules process. So we take all the nonprofits that have been nominated for the year and talk about the specific projects that they've earmarked them for, and then we open it for a vote, and then every emerging leader that joined that year and paid their membership dues gets one equal vote. And then the votes are tallied, and then that nonprofit that was the award winner, then receives our grant for the particular year. So it's very just kind of a fair process, and it's a way to people can be engaged and stuff for $120, $180 a year. And then you get one equal vote, and you have an opportunity to nominate your favorite nonprofit, or just kind of see which ones come in, and pick a specific project that interests you. So in the past 3 years, we've had everything from walking paths been nominated, so community fitness. We've had a lot of education projects, with installing weather vane equipment, or things through mentoring programs and all that different stuff. So everything across the board we've kind of had nominated, and it's been a very interesting process so far.
Well, I think you used a word that probably sums it up the best, is that you engage the emerging leaders in the decision. Sometimes people make contributions to organizations, and those organizations do what they do with their money.
Yep.
But this is, your whole group is saying, okay, we've heard from these 10 organizations. Now, what do we as a group want to split our money?
Yeah, exactly. And we do little granting throughout the year. We do kind of some fun little teaser things, and we'll do $100 or $500 here or whatnot. But at the end of the year is kind of our big fun granting party, and all the nonprofits come in and kind of talk to us about what they're going to do with the money. And it's neat from just the side of things to be able to see what's all happening in our community, and be interacting with those different nonprofit groups and stuff. Even if they aren't the recipient of the grant, it's still great to educate a different generation about all the different nonprofits that are happening, and especially the recipient of the grant. It's neat to be able to see that impact that a like-minded group of people can pull their resources together to help. So it's been a lot of fun.
Since it's a younger demographic, do you find that the projects or the presentations are more geared toward what a younger generation would like, and not what the older generation, the old standby, this is what we do?
We've noticed that there's a lot more, a lot of the projects have been a lot more geared towards, outdoor activities or a lot of technology and stuff. And I think that's something that maybe more so the age bracket that we're kind of catering to, they kind of get more a little bit maybe. And so definitely just a lot of unique and interesting projects, people have been asking for the grant money for and stuff. So it's been really interesting to see all the great things the nonprofits are doing, and kind of the wheels turning to, do new and different things with, just a lot of neat ideas out there, I guess you could say.
Now, your group then needs members always.
Yep.
I guess you don't need members, but you'd like more members.
Yeah.
And you're having a special meeting coming up
We
Thursday.
do. On February 6th at 6 p.m., we are meeting at Azura Cafe in Jasper. Nick and Angie, the owners of Azura, happen to be Emerging Leaders members, so we like to meet there with them. But we're going to be there at 6 p.m. We're going to do a presentation on just general information of what Emerging Leaders is. You can sign up that night. Or we can give you information to sign up at a later date, and we'll just be doing a variety of meet and greets. Our entire steering committee will be there, and it's a great resource to kind of come out and network with people, in the particular age bracket, and just kind of a networking opportunity and to get out and meet some new people and that sort of thing. And then we also will be hearing from some previous grant recipients, some nonprofits in our community, and how Emerging Leaders has impacted them, and what they've been able to accomplish with the grant money that has come from Emerging Leaders. So in the past 3 years, we've been able to award about $13,000 in the community. So really pleased with how it's taken off, and we're looking to improve on. We were close to the 100-member mark last year, and we're looking to improve upon that number. And obviously, the more members we have, the larger the grant we can do. But in 2012 and 2013, our year-end grant was $5,000. So we were pretty pleased to be able to offer that, and hope to, hopefully get to the $10,000 mark not too long from here, but
okay.
On our way.
Who are you looking to have come to this meeting? Obviously, within that time, age range.
Yep.
But what sort of person?
We anybody that we're looking for our current members, people that were involved in 2012 or 2013, anybody that just has a general interest of hearing more, or anybody that just kind of wants to come and sign up or just check it out or whatnot. It's a no pressure sale, so you don't have to sign up if you come. But if you're just interested in checking it out, we welcome anybody to stop by Azura at 6 p.m.
Okay, and if somebody would like more information about Emerging Leaders, they also could contact the Du Bois County Community Foundation.
Correct, and we have our a standalone website. It's elgiving.org. And then the Community Foundation staff is also very versed in the program, and since it is a spin-off of that, so they could answer any particular questions also.
Okay, Andrea, thank you very much for coming
Bill.
in. If you would like to join Emerging Leaders, go to the meeting Thursday night, 6 p.m. at Azura. You're welcome to come up and find out more information. You do need to be between the ages of 25 and 44. And I think you'll find that you can do some good work in the community with your dollars and with your efforts. Andrea is on the steering committee and also a member of the Emerging Leaders of Du Bois County, part of the Du Bois County Community Foundation. We thank you for watching WJTS Inform. We are local people watching local people.